and welcome to 50 Shades of Blonde. I'm Missy Day.
And Jill Branson.
And we are back for our, we've been doing this for 8 months now. So this is our 8th show. So thank you for joining. And things are always changing here and getting better. So today is the first day that we are actually live streaming to Jill's Facebook page.
So excited.
So log on to Jill's Facebook page and you can check us out in real time on the show. So today we're going to spend the first segment just talking about ourselves. Oh, how about that?
I think it's well deserved.
So a hot topic for me right now is I'm a business coach, and so I help people get their businesses off the ground and kind of move forward. So one thing I've noticed lately, I would just like to talk about to business owners and entrepreneurs in general, is sometimes you have to stop and figure out and believe that you know, that you know, that you know. I know serial webinars, workshops, I need to be this and I need to, every time somebody offers something, they have to spend money and get it. And at some time you have to decide, what am I going to do with all this knowledge that I have? Am I just going to keep putting it in here and do nothing with it? Or am I going to take action and actually move forward? And I just had a conversation with somebody the other day, and she spent 2 years. She's up to, I think, 15 grand now on what she has spent on endless seminars and workshops and everything. And it's like, when are we going to stop and take this knowledge and move forward? Well, I'm not sure I'm ready. Well, when is that going to be? And how much money do you have to spend before you're ready? And how much knowledge do you need? Most of us, like you and I, we've come from careers. We have backgrounds. We have knowledge of things. And sometimes it's easy as entrepreneurs to get stuck in this place where, well, I'm not in a corporate job anymore, or I don't have a job, and I'm on my own, and I can't function now. And that's interesting to me. You know, why?
Yeah, I don't understand that either, because you gain so much knowledge. Even in your 40-hour-a-week job, you're getting skills.
So I just want to say to everybody, this is my message for today, because it's like a hot topic for me if you can't tell right now. Stop putting money in everybody else's pockets. There has to come a time when you're secure in your own knowledge of what you've learned, your life experience, what you've learned on previous jobs, what you've read, and take that and start doing something with it. Line your own pockets instead of, 15 grand to me is just outrageous, and to not do anything with it is just crazy to me, right? And the sad part about that is 15 grand later and there's no certification. There's nothing that comes with that except you can say, I went to whoever's seminars, everyone that's been had for 2 years. And here I am. Okay, move. That's what my message today is: move. Get off your and move.
And she's not kidding.
Yes, if you've been a coaching client of mine, I'm sure you've heard that once or twice.
And she would be my coach, so yes. Well, I want to tell you too, is I've known for many years people that go to college and they've got a master's degree, but they can't stop going to school. They just keep going and going and going and going. And they don't ever use whatever that is that they got, whatever degree it was. They just keep going. It's like it's an addiction almost.
Right. I think it is an addiction. Serial work, seminar goers.
And I love going to those things. I love conventions and all that kind of stuff. But you're right. You get all that information, you write it down, or you put it however the new generation does it. I write it down. And I take it home and it goes in a file, and then I have to try to go, now which one was that I went to that I heard that? Where is it? So you just have so much information and you're not using it. So
it's kind of like networking. Networking is super important, and Jill's going to talk about that in a second, for your business. But come on now. If you're like going to 3 or 4 or 5 networking events a week, hello, it's time to like sit down and figure it out, because there's some that are good fits and there's some that aren't. And you could spend a lot of money on going to networking things.
That's right.
And not be getting any value for what you're spending.
Mainly because you're usually eating at every single one, and a lot of them require that because that's how they get the room. They have to be able to pay
Right.
for it. So you have to go out there and go to a few of them, and then after you have decided which is a good fit, narrow it down. You don't have to be going to 5 a week because you'll never work. Or you'll be working on the weekends is what it amounts to. So I just recommend, because I've done it myself. I've networked because every group goes, oh, I want to go to that one. Oh, I need this one. And then I find out after a while I've committed and I'm going, oh my, what have I done? So just as a little helpful hint, when you're first going out there and you're networking, make sure that you do like 1 a week just to test them, and go at least twice, because you're not going to find out whether it's a good fit for you with 1 visit. It just doesn't work. So I highly recommend that. And if you have any questions, you can send me a personal message on Facebook. You can email me, phone call, whatever it is, and I'd be happy to help you. Just tell me what you're looking for, because not everybody is looking for structured networking groups. Some people, that's what they like because they need it. They need structure. But I can help with that. And I have a networking group that's going to be the end of this month on the 26th. That's a Friday. And it's going to be, I've had Networking for a Change, which basically Missy and I both have one. And she's been working with those that are 3 years and more, and I work with 0 to 3 years. And I help those that are just plain uncomfortable with networking. There's the introvert. There's the people that they've been out of the workforce. They worked 40 hours a week forever and ever, and all of a sudden they decide, well, I'm going to start a business, and guess what? They've never networked, which was me. So I have that experience of what it feels like. You get in there, you don't know what to expect, and so you look like a novice. So what I'm going to do with my networking group is 0 to 3 years, or somebody that has been out of the networking for a couple years and wants to, refresh their networking skills. It's going to be at Jason's Deli, the one on Arroyo Crossing off the 215, and the information is on Facebook. It'll be from 10 to 11:30, and it's $10 per person. And the room seats about 15 people. So if you want to get in on it, you need to get in on it very soon, because it'll fill up really fast. And I'm really excited for this year. This is my goal. And there's lots of other things that I have planned, but I won't go into that right now. I just want to help people with it because I know how I felt. And after 6.5 years, I kind of know what I'm talking about now. So
She knows a thing or two about
I know
networking.
a thing or two. Yes. Isn't that a
So
commercial?
drop a little hint about something that I think super exciting that she's gonna done. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Is going to do, and then tease them about your limo party.
Yes, I'm going to have a limousine networking party. So what it will be is where we start in one location by limo, which obviously is going to make it a smaller group. And then we all get to know each other just a little bit. If it's anybody that, it's going to be new people. And then we move on to the next location. And it could be 2 or 3 locations, but it'll make it fun. We might go down to the Strip, which means that you won't have to pay for parking because it's all going to be included, and you're going to get to know more people. This will be a more comfortable atmosphere for people that are, don't feel right when they're in large crowds, or they just want to meet 1 or 2 people, because you're all going to feel the same way. And that's how you build relationships. So that's the deal.
Awesome. So be looking for Jill's new adventures that she has lined up for this year. We're very excited about it. And do you want to have fabulous hair
Oh gosh,
like
yes.
ours?
See this?
because we have to give a shout out to Aaron Erickson, who is our stylist for the show. He's at Candid Salon, and we need to turn around.
Yes, we have to turn
So you
around.
can get the full effect of our fabulous hair. See? What a way to end that segment. So stay with us. We'll be back for segment 2 with Katie Wechter. So stay tuned.